Hello, everyone. Welcome to Oceans of Hope. I'm so glad that you're joining us again today. Our topic is Adulting 101. I can remember being just over 16 years old and knowing exactly how many months and days were left for me to become 18 years old. Yes, I was that excited about becoming an adult. I had dreams of launching out, being a professional woman, suit heels, and hard work. I dreamt of commanding my own destiny and even changing my nation. However, real adulting, such as paying my own bills, contributing to the family budget, pulling more weight at home after university, and so on, were not part and parcel of my equation. In spite of good examples at home, I had developed my own construct of what being an adult entailed, much of which had to do with my goals, my dreams, and my way. I was finally going to be free. Free to be me, free to become, free to enjoy. I was excited and focused only on the rights and privileges without including the roles and responsibilities. When I actually became 18, my first job was teaching, and I enjoyed it. I remember the unmatched excitement and pride while going to the bank with my principal to receive my first 3 months' salary after the stipulated waiting period for new staff. I was still getting comfortable stepping in my stilettos, as I always enjoyed heels, but I was walking on more than cloud nine. Looking back, it was a modest amount of money, but up until then, I never held nor earned so much personally. 3 months worth of salary added up to a nice small piece, and I felt empowered and very happy. I was on my way to living my dream. Today I am discussing 2 points about adulting while still living at your family home. Point number 1, more than just rights. Yes, being an adult brings special rights, but very often, young adults can become too focused on just their rights of becoming adults. I have a right to stay out as late as I want. I have a right to make my own decisions. I have a right to choose as I please. I have a right to this and I have a right to that. Of course, there are many responsible young adults around, but we still have those who will not think, let alone say with the same conviction, I have a right to get a job. Mommy or daddy, I have a right to pay bills now that I earn. Or I have a right to take on more responsibility. Many times, even before being an adult, some young people can become unteachable and unreachable, let alone when they are adults. Friends, becoming an adult does not mean you're automatically wiser than Solomon and the rest of the world. It does not mean you are no longer accountable to anyone and you are now a law unto yourself. You are still in your parents' home and they are still in charge. Yes, certain rules will change, but staying in that home means you are still accountable to them in ways you would not be if you left and lived elsewhere. I can appreciate that parents are not always right and some have taken advantage of their children, but not every parent is out to do so, and you can grow in the area of solving issues with your parents while you make plans to branch off and live on your own. Some young adults hide their real income so they do not have to contribute, holding the view or saying, I do not owe anyone, I did not ask anyone to be born, it is the least my family could do for me, or I need a break, I am building my life now. Many young men want to start a family but quarrel with parents for having to pay the monthly electricity bill. That is just practice, my brother. There are many more bills adults pay. You cannot simply get all your income and can all you get. Ladies, when courting, encourage them to pay bills and eat out less because they will have to pay when you get married. Some young ladies become mothers but still want to operate quite carefree, declaring they are still young and leaving their children to aging parents, aunties and others, or simply unattended. Parents becoming parents again and children calling granny mommy. No one could have taken her right to become a mom, but now she is not as equally passionate about the responsibility of parenting. Friends, we have to be more selfless, think broader, and realize our responsibility to the community or family we are a part of. It is what adults do. Point number 2, charity begins at home. Being in a family serves many purposes. One of the main purposes is to teach us how to live, exist, or respond to the world beyond the four walls of our home. Home is the main place we should learn to do life and do it well. There are many who plan to change the world through their skills and activism. Many causes excite, energize, and even infuriate or anger us, and we plan to make a difference. Friends, those are both excellent and needed, but please understand, charity begins at home. This means we attend to the needs of loved ones and home before friends and the rest of the world. What we do at home is practice and training ground for what we will do in the future. It is great to dream of changing the world and be involved in charity work for the less fortunate, but I encourage you to begin with taking care of business where you live. Resist making pit stops just to sleep and freshen up, and spend quality time at home. Practice small steps of consistently changing your sheets, cleaning your room, and waking earlier so you can help with chores and still arrive at work on time. It is about not leaving everything for your mom or others, thinking you get a free pass because perhaps you are the bright one in the family and you work every day. It is about looking out for younger siblings or those who need you, those near who have the very needs you seek to reach out to the world for. Some will help a friend do what they never will assist with at home. They travel miles for others and do not travel a few meters for family, simply taking them for granted and causing much conflict and strained relationships. How is adulting working for you? Are you out of balance? Are you leaning more on rights and less on responsibility? If so, I encourage you to find balance today. Different families have different cultures. For example, some parents will not expect or accept money from their young adults, but may say they prefer you to save for life ahead, or are very open themselves to picking up after you, picking up the slack, doing the chores and relieving you. However, on the other hand, there are many parents who may be relieved when children get jobs so they can help out at home. Friends, any of these mutually beneficial approaches are excellent if they are working. Families must cooperate and find what fits and suits them best. And parents must remember to give children responsibility. If not, they will never take any. Watch how you rack up debt. As a young adult, live within your means and budget, even the little you have. Live by delayed gratification and not impulse spending. Give to God and to others. Live with contentment and not comparison, and you will have a bit more to contribute. Show care for your family. Be there, be present, contribute, and do it with a willing and beautiful attitude. Proverbs 11:25 teaches, "A generous person will prosper. Whoever refreshes others will be refreshed." And so until next time, I want to encourage you, work on your adulting and do well for yourself and your loved ones. God bless you.